Last night I caught a screening of The Hunt for the Wilderpeople from director Taika Waititi, starring Sam Neill and Julian Dennison. This tells the story of a boy named Ricky Baker who is in the foster care system, and he's bouncing around from home to home, and he finally lands in a house out in the country. And right away I have to tell you, this is the funniest comedy I've seen so far this year. It is absolutely gut-busting hilarious. Non-stop laughs. The entire audience just had a riot at the screening. Both Ricky and Hector are funny characters in their own right, but the rest of the cast is filled out with absolutely hilarious minor characters. They show up for their one scene and absolutely nail it. Rhys Darby is hilarious. The way Ricky Baker delivers some of his lines are just so oddly hilarious. It's kind of a quirky comedy. And the writing is amazing. It's so astounding. Taika Waititi is just so in tune with what the audience is thinking. He's able to predict what you're going to think during a scene and then play off of that with a joke. For example, there's a scene where he references a film that's iconic, and you sort of recognize the subtle reference, and then Ricky Baker points it out, and it's quite hilarious. And then there's another scene where a police officer starts delivering the Miranda rights, and the audience is thinking, wait, do they do that in New Zealand? And another police officer steps over as you're thinking that and says, we don't really do that here in New Zealand. What are you talking about? I just love it when it feels like the director and writer are in your brain. And this film accomplished that. If you go see this film, you're going to be coming out of the theaters just dropping the many quotable lines from this film. It just got real. Again. I didn't choose the Skuck's life, the Skuck's life chose me. In all honesty, I cannot recommend this film enough, especially if you really enjoyed What We Do in the Shadows. You're gonna love this film even more. It's just such a great comedy. Of course, there's only one way I can sum up my true feelings about this movie, and that's with a haiku. So here it goes. I saw this movie, now my gut hurts from laughing. Make sure you see it.